We are live. It's been a while. So I'll just wait for people. I don't know why I always look so fat on this screen. Hi, Karina. I was just saying, like, I don't know why I always look so hefty on screen, but in all actuality, I'm 115 pounds right now. Hi, Marty. Hi, Ashley. You know I love you, Ash. I loved your reading. It was so great. No, I don't. And my hair is coming in. I'll show you in a second. I'm feeling kind of good today. One thing at a time. Oh, thank you, Karina. I know. I am, because I had, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, esophagitis. Radiation affects your esophagus when you get it in the chest or the throat area. And it causes this swelling of the esophagus and sores, that type of thing. So I really couldn't eat for over a month. And I could only eat a soft diet, sometimes just a liquid diet. Sometimes I wasn't eating at all, you know. And now it's clearing up now. It's healing, so I'm able to eat more. And I've been obsessed with soup. I just make a lot of soup. Karina, why did you retract the message? So today, y'all don't have to do it. You don't have to do it because I did just come on here to chat, and so people could see me. Oh, yeah, it's horrible. I was on pain meds for a long time, which caused other problems, which I talked to Marty about. um, Anyone wants a live question answered? Um, it is Cash App and Venmo only. $10 holler. Yeah. Thank you, Anthony. I really appreciate that. I did put makeup on today. Brazil. I have a very good friend from Brazil. I've always wanted to go. Like, she lives here now, but she used to tell me how sweet the people are in Brazil. That no one, treats anyone else differently, and y'all take a nap every afternoon. I love that. Okay, well, you'll have to let me know what your question is, Marty. Specific, like do a specific question. Oh, so do I, Ashley. Lately, it's been hard to sleep, but I've been coughing like, I think I brought a cold home from the last time I was in the hospital. Oh, it's been a road. Yeah, of course, Cheyenne. What I'm doing is live questions for $10, Cash App and Venmo only. So no YouTube. Because YouTube takes 30%. Yes, Karina. You can send it to me all day. I don't care. I love it. I like kind of created a prayer circle unintentionally while I was going through treatment. Um, but yeah, Cheyenne, that's yeah, I'm not doing a free reading because I do plenty on my channel, but I only do Sagittarius. I actually am a Virgo stellium. I have a Virgo stellium, which I should have paid more attention to, then I would have known all of this was coming. Oh, about Ireland. Also, has anyone seen all of those advertisements for the protein coffee, the Javi or whatever? Thank you, Karina. I would love that because I really want to be done with this BS. um, I started making my own protein coffee because I was like, why should I pay all of that money? You know? And before I popped online, I went outside and took a little walk. It wasn't as cold as it has been. Oh my God, Joanna, don't make me cry. I swear, whenever I hear like someone else's story, because I feel like we're a gang. Right? I feel like we're a gang, and God bless you. It's hard. The chemo sucks. Sucks, and I wish you the very best, and I am going to pray for you. I did, okay. I did 30 rounds of radiation, and they had me on a really aggressive chemo track. um, I was on a very strong chemo, and I only did it every 3 weeks, but it was for 3 days in a row, and it was rough. And I know how rough it is, Joanne. Believe me, I do. I know how rough it is, and it's like they were talking about wanting wanting me to do some radiation thing for my brain, even though it's not in my brain, as a preventative measure. And I'm just like, I cannot. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of side effects with radiation, and odds are you're going to get the esophagus thing if you don't have it already. And all I can tell you is pain meds help. They do. They do. Oh. And soup. This is how I got obsessed of soup. No, well, lucky you. Jesus. Okay, well, part of my club now. We can have our own little club. Survivors. Because I'm focused on, yeah, yes. Yes. Oh my God. Prune juice is like, I hate to say this. It makes me sound, I don't know if it makes me sound old or whatever, but prune juice is like a miracle. It's a miracle. Okay. So, Marty. But I will tell you that no matter what you go through, when you go through cancer, it changes you. It changes you as a person. And, you know, we are our own little group. And let me show you, I swear I'm getting to you, Marty, but let me show you what I got on my last day. My last day of chemo, of course, I got to ring the bell, and I got the bell of hope. So I just ring it all the time. Okay, the funds. I kind of want to ask too, Marty, just, you know, what do we need to know about it? Tell us about Ireland, the funds for Ireland, the timing. Why don't we play with the timing cards? Let's see. It's so nice to be doing cards again. You know? Have my brain back. Because chemo affects the brain. It sure does. All right. I just want to make sure it's not mixed in with nothing else. Marty, you know it doesn't work like that. I don't decide what comes out. Yeah, I had 3 trips to the hospital. And it was really because my levels would tank. My immune system just would tank. Okay. So can we get some timing on when Marty might start her Ireland adventure? We Sagittarians love an adventure. Marty in Ireland. Marty and Ireland, please. Marty and oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, Marty and Ireland. Interesting. I feel like it's probably seemed like any change coming in this has been frozen for you. It's just like nothing happening, you know? But this is 5/5, which is very much about change. So that's not going to last forever. I feel like now, yes, 12 months from now did come up, but, and that could be true. It could be a year, but something happened in May. So something comes to completion in May. Because look, that's a 10. So something's happening. And I know, you know, you're not like an idiot. You're patient. We often do not control time. But let's take a look and see when the money is coming. what we need to know about the funds for Ireland. Stop feeling hopeless, Marty. Marty. No, that's like there are no short answers with me, right? Yeah, like the universe wants you to stay positive through the waiting, and kind of see that the waiting hurts, right? But the star is here, which means, that's wishes being fulfilled. With the Emperor and the Moon, which means there may be someone coming in to help who has authority, so they have some power to help you. Okay. Tell me about the money for Ireland. Money for Ireland. There they are again. So interesting. Same cards. The Emperor. Which that could be an Aries. Or someone who owns their own business. I see it often with this too, like you thinking it's a certain way, or it's, but it doesn't come through that way. Like, it's like with the Emperor, the Star, and the Three of Swords. That's really like, this is a slow building situation, right? And it's hard to keep, to stay positive, but you definitely should, because the Fool is here. Girl. And we know the Fool is travel. We know, and I don't know, maybe Aries season is going to be pretty important to you. There might be an opportunity, a risk, because it does feel that way. Because we're also seeing the Page of Wands. Like, I feel like I feel like when this comes up, you're afraid. Because the Ten of Swords is with it, it's kind of like that fear of, if I do this, if I jump, I could lose everything, right? But it's followed by the Sun. It's followed by the Sun, which is pretty much telling you, no, you can't. And the Page of Wands, which is very much us, but like when the Page of Wands, I also feel is our fear as Sagittarians about being impulsive, but sometimes you just have to take the leap. Yeah, because it does feel as if you overanalyze the situation. But success is here for you. And there's a lot of travel here too. So it looks good to me. Take the risk. And I also feel like whoever this Emperor is, they are not going to lead you astray. I don't feel like they are. They might be the one who's trying to persuade you to take the risk, you know? Just saying. Just saying. And thank you for buying a reading. Still got bills to pay. And that's all I do in the lives here. Well, you know, we overthink and we can be overly cautious, I feel like. What about you? You have Aries? So the Emperor could be you too. It is. I can't say who it is, you know. I have strong Aries. Um, I am. I have very strong Aries, and I believe the nodes just switched. Yeah, I am. Which I've done research, and supposedly coffee is actually pretty good for, you know, I'm drinking protein coffee. It's actually cold coffee right now, iced coffee. I usually just drink 1 cup in the morning, but I've kind of lost my taste for coffee a little bit. Um, it's funny because my tastes have changed a lot. And since I quit smoking in October, um, I I haven't really, you know, been in on the coffee. But when I was in the hospital, you know, I don't know who knows, but my roommate has been my caregiver. He has been my best friend for years, and he pretty much said, "I'm down. I'm here. I'm whatever." But he would bring me Starbucks every day. Because the hospital is so freaking miserable and you can't get anything good to drink. I did get hooked on ginger ale while I was in the hospital, though. Um, and, so I just recently started drinking coffee again. And I add, in the afternoon, I add a scoopful of vanilla protein powder because protein is important. Oh, are you saying I'm an angel now, Marty? So wait, like here's my hair, y'all. Not much, but my hair is growing back and like a lot it is, and it's it's growing in white. So that's going to be interesting. I usually keep a hat on because I'm not embarrassed or nothing. I'm just cold. I'm like always cold. Oh yeah, girl, that's how I got cancer. I mean, let's be real. Um and like I smoked for like 30 years. And in one day, I said, okay, smoke or die. Got it. Okay, Morty. Yeah, I didn't know that about your taste buds changing. I'm still figuring it out. Like, it's funny because, who you are changes, and, what's important to you definitely changes. Um, I'm important to me. So, you know, no, actually, in some ways, the vaping is worse. We think it's better, but I did that too, like before I, got diagnosed. I wasn't breathing that summer. Like, it was very bad. And I mean, if we're being honest, I went through treatment really fast. 2 months. So 2, 3, because there was a break in between when my immune system crashed. Yeah, it's addictive. It's hard. It's hard to quit. I don't know why I've been so, I guess because I felt like I was going to die if I didn't. And they told me also that if I went back to smoking, that I would die. I know. A lot of people, like my mom, when she found out that she had cancer, she didn't quit smoking or drinking. Matter of fact, she probably did it more. She was just like, "What else?" My mom was in her 70s. Yep. Right? I saw something on TV recently that said vapes have battery acid in them. Congrats. It's hard. I'm stubborn. Like, when I decide something, that's it. And I decided that I had more to do. You know, it's not like a bravery thing. It's really not. It's I f- I feel like I was just doing what I had to do, to be honest. So no, I did not even fall off that wagon. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like I didn't want to. And I really can't, like, I can't stand the smell of it now. Like, to smell it on people's clothes and stuff, just like, oh, I can't take it. I know it's weird. I don't want to be an annoying non-smoker. Or ex-smoker. I don't want to be one of those people, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. To be honest, Marnie, I'm still working on how long do I have, Joanna? Joanne, I have as long as I want. Oh, I haven't been smoking since October. So on October 1st, I found out I had cancer. And that was the day I quit. I was in the hospital, so it was kind of easy. But so, anyways, um, I know if I even do a little bit, I'll go back, and I can't. I really can't. I do struggle sometimes with mindset. I do. Um, and I feel sometimes. Thank you. I have makeup on, probably a lot of it. I do feel right now, like it's a struggle for me to get out of the treatment mode and get into the healing mode. Like, to see myself as getting better instead of, because you get kind of in this loop of where the treatment and the cancer becomes everything. And it's been hard for me to get out of that. Oh, all right. Trying to figure out what next. I'm very glad that I went out for a walk because I just love being outside. And that is one of the things for Sagittarius. Like, if you're a Sagittarius and you start to feel depressed, go outside. Sometimes I will start to feel like that because I haven't been outside. Yeah, it's just it's just not worth it. Like, that's just what I think about it now. I feel like it's just not worth it. I look at what it took from me, and so I have to live like this now for the rest of my life. And like this, I mean, being cautious and even, yes, worrying. What does a grounding sheet do? Is it like a weighted blanket? Yeah, I can't wait. I want it to get a little bit warmer and then go out searching for rocks again. And I'm going to join, there's a center here for seniors. Um, and I I want to see if they have a gym and stuff because I have to get my muscles are like the jello. I think we all do, Maria. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. We love naps. And it's very therapeutic, I believe. I mean, you don't want to spend too much time in bed, but I feel like it is a good thing. It is a good thing. Like, I watch TV in bed. Like, I have to, because I have strength issues. Um, like, I listen. Plus, you have to listen to your body. If your body is telling you lay down in the bed, then lay down in the bed. And those do nothing. We spend so much time on the go, go, go. And where are we going? All fire signs have trouble resting and slowing down. And this has been like this whole experience has been that lesson for me in how to slow down. And it's been a hard one, but your body will tell you it will hurt you. I mean, seriously, your body will hurt you if you're overdoing. And if you watch today's reading, Julia, if you watch today's reading, there was something in there about resting, and we have a lot of intuition naturally. So, like, when something's coming. And so then you're just like, I need some rest first. Julia, that's so sweet. Don't make me cry. Yes, Joanne, it does, for sure. Because I'm very much one who does for others first, but I don't do that anymore. And that's what, I mean, I'm trying to rebuild this channel and everything, but I'm taking my time. Thank you. Thanks, Ashley. Ashley's come so far in this year. And that's actually what I hope for. You know, it's why I don't overly focus on this channel on the silliness. Like, not that love is silly, it's not silly, but, you know, I try to focus on progress. Yes, Marty. Like, well, Marty told me like all the time to give myself grace. And I've been lucky that I've had help. Um, a good support system is very important when you're dealing with any illness or major life change. But my father, my roommate, my roommate's family, I've had help, which has been nice because it has really like allowed me to stay on top of my bills. And you know, but at the same time I have had to like really humble myself. Like really humble myself. So like I had to ask my dad for money last week and it was tough. It was hard. Because I want them to think that I'm doing super well, you know. And I've been really surprised, you know, because me and my dad, we've never been really close. I don't know if that's because of my mother or not, but he really, really showed up for me during this. So that was surprising to me, but very nice. And a few friends, you know, a few friends. Like I have a friend who is an Aries, my bestie, and she buys me shit all the time, like because she feels bad. You know, she's like, I can't do anything, so I just need to buy you things, um, like personal items and things. So don't fight me. I'm like, okay, okay, Jen, whatever, you know. But I have two friends, maybe a little bit more, who keep in touch on a regular basis, who show up in different ways. Um, so. And I have a friend who suffers from chronic illness, which kind of helps. Okay, thank you, Joanne. I hope you subscribe if you haven't. I'm probably going to jump off here soon too, because I can only sit here for so long. So what's up with you, Julia? I know, right? I did in like in 10 minutes it was in my account. Like that's how like I ridiculously stressed out about it for the whole for like an hour and you know. Yes, I will like come back and try to do the lives on a weekly basis now that things are somewhat slowing down. Um, Julia, do you have Cash App or Venmo? Oh, thank you, Marty. Yeah, I've missed everything about it. Well, you can do it on YouTube if you want to. The super chats. Let me know. I think it's at the top of the page. The reason that I don't really do super chats is uh, because they take a portion of it. Thank you, Maria. Take care. Yes, I'm working on it, getting back into journaling and everything too. Focusing on things being good and all the things I'm going to do. And hopefully my eyelashes growing back. Thank you. Like I said, it's been tough, but I've just been doing what I got to do. Because I deserve another 20 years at least. Hey. I understand, Julia. Oh, yeah. My eyebrows didn't completely come out. They did somewhat, and God knows has been no hair growth anywhere since my second chemo. Um, I buzzed my hair myself, or my roommate did it for me. I it was falling out, and I couldn't deal with that. That was making me sad, and so I just shaved it off. But my legs and everything, I haven't had to shave for that part. Was really great. Yeah, some of the hair on my head is coming back curly and white. Which just gives me a nice base to work with, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But it might be chemo curls. Like the chemo chemicals can make your hair curly. And so, like, it might get straight again. It's weird. I actually have naturally wavy hair. Um, and my natural color is kind of a dirty blonde color, but I haven't seen that in a zillion years since I started dyeing it. I appreciate your support, Julia. I really do. Thank you. Oh, really? A perm? That's like, I did that years ago. I was in my 20s, I guess. I'll do a reading for Is My Ex Coming Back, Julia? If you would like me to. I know some people like, so I don't really do too many of those types of readings because because people get like a little bit angry sometimes. Yeah, I get you. Like they get a little angry about the X thing, especially Sagittarius. But I can do a who's coming back reading and then do an extended with it. Yeah, I can do one of those types of readings. But I will be doing it for the collective. So, you know. I don't, I've given it thought because there was somebody really important in my life who I stopped talking to last year. I believe that he was a twin flame for me, but not ready. And we stopped talking for a silly reason. And I think sometimes, what if he came back and I kind of don't want it. You know, that's another thing that's really changed about me. You can have tons of feelings for someone and, you know, feel like there's no one on earth that gets you like that, but and still say no. It's not good for me. And that was what happened, you know. It was really that last whatever that was. It wasn't an actual conversation. It was just him expressing himself and then totally blocking me. But that just like sealed the deal for me. I was like, I don't need this. And I hope that, when it comes to love, I hope that that's what we're pushing for. Someone who actually wants us, you know? I learned a lot. I did a lot of growing. And I definitely learned a lot about relationships. And he came into my life at a very difficult time when I was getting divorced and I was really struggling with being single. I I've basically not spent too much time single, and he really was there for me. He really helped me through it. And I learned a lot about relationships, but some people get caught in their spiral when it comes to relationships, and I, I'm not saying I was more healed than him, um, but that's typically what happens in a twin flame dynamic. One person is more healed, and you don't need the other person once you reach a certain point, So that's what happened. He did me a favor, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to have known him and how I got to know myself, you know. It's funny. It's like I feel like a lot of the times, eh, the worse that people treat us, the more we get to know how much we deserve. Right. Like Medea says. Yeah. I mean, it was just always kind of a roller coaster. And I hope he's doing well. I hope he's doing better. I really do. I really do, because he is a person who has a great soul. And like Pisces. And Pisces affect us like that. Like Pisces and Sagittarius are very close. People don't talk about it, but we have a lot in common. And something about how loving Pisces is really affects Sagittarius. Like my nephew too is a Pisces, and I didn't know it for the longest time. And then once, he's from a marriage, and he once I found out, I was like, oh my God, everything makes sense now. They are the most loving people. Like no one makes you feel loved like a Pisces, but they also kind of fear themselves, and so that is a problem. They're in love with love too. So I'm gonna get back to the once a week lives, and try to get back on track with a schedule, but no promises. I'm bad at schedules. That's why I do this for a living. Hi, Letha. That's why I do this for a living, because I can't keep a schedule. The idea of working a real job just kind of makes my stomach burn. But I'm always open to offers. Thank you. It's nice to see you, Lisa. Thank you for your support always. I don't always answer. Sometimes I just heart the messages, but I read them all. So, and if I feel like they're stupid, I don't answer them or react to them. Because I'm as much of it. I'm probably as much, if not more, of a Sagittarius than a lot of y'all, because I have Sagittarius as my sun and moon. And so, thank you. It's great to be seen. It was even nice to put makeup on today. And I just started using this brand of makeup, in case anyone is interested. That is super cheap, and I really, really like it. And I found it on TikTok, in the TikTok shops. AOA. It's called AOA Studio. This is just the nude lipstick. Oh, your sun and moon too, Julia? It's that moon that really puts us over the top. My dad's a Sagittarius. My dad is a Sagittarius, and my mom was a Scorpio. And oh my God, listen, my mother, oh my goodness, she was a Scorpio sun and moon with a Virgo rising. She was tough. She was tough. So let's end this with a vibe for you to keep alive. The mermaid messages. an energy for you to embrace. Jesus. Because they're into punishment. They are tough. And what, my brother is a Capricorn. It's like, I can't win in this family. I guess I'm the most like my dad. I don't know. Okay. An energy to embrace. For my live collective. Ooh. Free spirit. Free spirit. Yes, Lisa. Just last week, I started immunotherapy, and I was very happy with that because no side effects. No, I felt great. Nothing happened after. So yes, they have not told me that I'm cancer free. According to them, it's still there. It's still shrinking. But other people have told me that they're not going to tell you that you're cancer free for a while. I said, okay. My daughter's a Capricorn. She can be tough. Because Capricorns really are like stubborn about the right thing too. They're Saturn driven. But I feel like it's, and I saw my scans. I had one scan so far. And my lungs look like they did a complete 360. So they look really great. And so, I was really happy about that because I'm asking the doctor, I'm like, well, is this something to be happy about? Or just blah, you know what I mean? And she's like, no, it's something to be totally happy about. It's still working. The chemo and the radiation is still working. It takes a long time for the chemo to leave you. Yes, Julia. Yeah, it didn't. I mean, I've only had one treatment. It didn't make me feel any more tired than I already was. And currently, God, it's been I finished radiation on New Year's, and my last chemo was in the middle of January. So the fatigue is starting to leave. And so I definitely am getting stronger, but I do have a lot of like muscle softness. So I need to really work on that. And, truthfully, from the research I've done, cancer is 80% lifestyle. So I have to I have to do the immunotherapy for 2 years. So if we're on to like keeping the cancer from coming back, then obviously things are really moving in the right direction. So I'm happy about that. And I appreciate y'all not leaving me because I have lost quite a few. But I kind of expected that. So yeah, so thank you. And I'm going to jump off of here because I need to rest. And I will speak to you soon. Toodles.